Okay. Finally out of there. You know, there's something. I always forget something. Always. Now, mind you, I did not have a list. So that's my only defense. Is that I didn't have a list. But I got the beans and forgot the bug spray. So it's always something. Always something. And when I leave the store, I despise the act of going back in just because I forgot one little thing. So I'm not going back in. Not for that. Even though it would be worth it because now I'm starting to get itchy. I did get my preacher cloth though. Almost left without it. But I gotta have that. See, and most of the time of me sitting in there was actually just being in line because it's the evening time, and so everybody's getting off work and going to get their beer and all that kind of crap before they go home because everybody in line has something to drink. So it's that time. I got beans. I don't know what it is about me though. Like the moment I walk in the store, I can't wait to get out. I don't know what that is or why that is. But it's like the moment I get in there, it's like, okay, hurry up, get what you're gonna get and get out of here. Instead of like going up and down each aisle and taking your time and, ooh, you in 2 lanes. I need you to pick one. This is why I don't drive. Yes, God. You can't just drive. This ain't the old West. You can't just drive down the middle of the street. God dog. Anyway. So yeah. I get in, I get out. Pancakes sound good, actually. It goes in the backpack. So I got 2 bags though. It was actually just like $24 for all the stuff I had, so it wasn't so bad. Oh, real maple syrup. You know, I don't think I've ever had real maple syrup. I've always had the high fructose corn syrup, the brown bottle syrup, the Butterworth Jemima type syrup. I actually read an article today Well, I didn't read the article. I seen the headline that said they wanted to change the imaging on the Aunt Jemima bottle. And I'm like, but Aunt Jemima was a real person, right? So how can you be upset about that? But again, it's easy to be outraged. It's easier to be outraged than it is to be educated, I guess. Even if she wasn't a real person. I mean, come on. Like, don't change the name and all this. Just, I don't know. I get it. But still. I'll try it one day. They sell it. I've just never had it. There's one, imported from Canada. It comes in a jar shaped like a maple leaf. Like, okay, we'll try it one day. Can you taste the difference, like in the taste, not just the sweetness, but the actual taste of it? Does it taste different? Yeah, and I get it. The image of Aunt Jemima, but still. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Thicker and sweeter. Because it's actual syrup. Instead of watered down and processed and blah, blah, blah. Hi, Gmo. We are back, Kathy. Oh my God, I'm covered in insects. That's what I forgot was the bug spray. But I'm not going back in there. So we just have to put at it. It's a beautiful sky. It's nice out here, actually. Because during the heat of the day, it is not nice. Luckily, I was asleep for that entire time. So it's nice now. It's just that the bugs are here. But they're little bitty. And when the store that I worked at, you can tell when they hatched. Because they would be all over the window. Like a plague type. Like you look out, they were everywhere. All over the window. I used to pine saw them suckers to death. And so that's what's happening. They've all hatched. They're all here. Thank you, Red Lentil Healing. I will be. I will try to be. The traffic's behind me now I can't see it. But this is Hit and Run Avenue. So I will look out. Oh God, I just walked into a cloud of them. YouTube notifications on like the second live stream I do, they usually don't go out like they're supposed to because the first video hasn't done processing yet. Because you know there's the the turnaround time between my live streams is just the amount of time it takes me to come out of the store. Thank you, CG. I will, because I swear. I need a third arm though, because now I got all this stuff in my hand. Yeah. Well, it's just that, like the Dylan Roof thing, they're trying to spark a civil war. The problem is, like the racist white people have to fight other white people who aren't racist. And it's just like the Confederacy, where you don't realize that from the beginning you've already lost. So it's one of them things. They're trying very hard. It's a different world, though. That's more of a delusion and whatever else you want to call it. What that is. Got to have a different kind of government. God, where are you people coming from? Have a different kind of government, and we don't have that and that's the bad part. It's been like you feel like you can't even go outside type of deal. Yep. It's already over. It's like you're not winning this one. You didn't win the last one. You can't, in this day and age, you can't win a race war because there's not enough of them. Like, yes, the thing is they're in high places. So that's why it kind of feels like This is something that's hard to impossible to defeat because there's a lot of them in there, or not a lot of them, but the ones that are there are in higher places where they got connections or whatever. But no, there's more of us than it is of you. And this is what happens when you make enemies over time, too. Like, it's not just black people marching in the street. It's, black people, white people, and Asians, and Hispanics, and all this, and, especially right now, because if Donald Trump didn't do anything else, he did show people that it's kind of, sometimes it's you or them. So, if you want to be Team Trump, fine, then we have to go back into the brief history, it's not been long ago, where you treated Puerto Ricans like they weren't Americans, and you treated black people like they weren't Americans, and then you treated senior citizens like they weren't. Like, you got a whole group of people that you pissed off along the way. That means you lost already. But we'll be all right. We may not be great, but we'll be all right. The world is still a great place. We just have horrible moments. Just like personal lives. Every day's not bad. Everything is not good. I don't know if I would call it a bad day. Because you got up when somebody else couldn't. So, start there. Appreciate that. And then make the most of what you can. Is what we can hope to do. At least in this lifetime. Because all you have to do, take a little stop by our community. Where we are literally from all over the world. And yes, there may be one grotesque thing, i.e. Donald Trump, that sort of brought us together. But to be honest, that doesn't keep us together. That just keeps us on the same mental wavelength. Like, we may not always see eye to eye, but there's a community connection. There's something else there that you can't always quantify. It doesn't measure. It doesn't have a human word. It's just something you feel, something you experience. It's not always something you can name. When you try, then you come up with it's kind of like, I can't describe it. You can't describe it because there's no word. The closest word you get is like, oh, it's super, it's great, it's wonderful, it's loving, it's kind, it's welcoming. But those feel like watered down substitutes for how you really feel. So yes, the world is not perfect. It's not perfect because there's people in it. But it's also not horrible. And it's not horrible because there's people in it. You have the choice on what kind of intent that you push out. So that's how there can be 70 people, 71 people listening to me talk while I walk down the street. What, 50 years ago, that wouldn't be considered entertaining. You know, I want to see Lucy and Ricky or whatever, but times change, and when times change, needs change. We need different things. We need other things. Things that just can't be quantified. Because there's no measure for these. So, we may not be great, but we will be all right. Even in the face of all this. I am safe. I had 74 witnesses. I am indeed safe. Where's my battery at? Pardon me. But there is some good news for those who joined late. I did get the beans. I did get them indeed. Just forgot the bug spray, but you know, nothing's perfect. But I got it.
We can buy it. Sorry, man.
Sorry. Yes, that was the reason for me getting the beans, is for the cornbread. So that's going to be the main attraction. And I'm putting it in the oven. I'm not taking the chance on the air fryer. It's supposed to be just like an oven, but no. I can't mess this up. You know what? I did not get the cashews. But I wasn't looking for them though either. I should have got some. That's my I'm bored food. Because I eat when I'm bored. And then the things I eat are always the worst things in the house. So I bought the cashews. Or not cashews and pistachios mainly because the pistachios keep me busy too, because you got to crack them in the whole bit, so it creates a distraction. Because I still want something to eat, but I can do without eating the worst things in the house. I don't. I got Cheetos and Doritos. I don't have any more pistachios at all, actually. So that's why I should have got some, but there's always tomorrow. So we can just go back tomorrow and get the bug spray. I have bug spray though. I don't need any. I just didn't use any. I don't know why I like clanking sounds like that though. Like heels hitting the floor. You know what? I did get a dip. Hopefully it's not broken, because the first thing I did was drop my backpack on the ground and it has the dip in it. And so hopefully it's not broken. But it's a new one I've never seen before. So I thought I'd try it. It's Lord, what is it called? It's like a queso corn dip or something like that. Yes, it's to stick on the ground. Well, good, Ian. I'm glad you had a good day. Oh yeah, I have milk and eggs. We always have eggs in the house because it's something quick to eat for my brother, like when he goes to work and things like that, because he's works in a hospital, one of those 14-hour shift type deals, and so it's something to keep you going. So we always have that. Milk, no, because I go and I get a gallon of milk, 1 gallon of milk, and then like 850 boxes of cereal. And then I drink all the milk. Instead of, using the milk for the cereal. No, not always. Not always the case. Well, I'm going to put bacon in the beans because I have some bacon. Because I don't have anything else to, well, I do, but traditional Southern way is to season it with some sort of meat of some sort. So I don't have fat back, so I'll use bacon fat. It'll have something in there. Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is my favorites. How can you not like it? I mean, I like all of them, really, but that's the favorite. I don't like the ones that are good for you, naturally. I don't want oat bran. And weird, I have problems going to the bathroom type, but I do like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Rice Krispies, I can do it out there. They feel like pointless to eat since they have no flavor, even when you put something in it. And then it's just puffs of rice. So they just seem like, why am I eating this? So yeah. But I did get the beans, and we'll make the cornbread. It'll be lovely. Yeah, Chex makes a good cereal. I used to love Chex. I used to be a huge like apple cinnamon Cheerio fan. Like that was my thing. It was the best. If I do a cooking show, it would be boring because you're gonna get like 2 dishes because that's all I cook. Unless you just want to see somebody make scrambled eggs. Like I can do the breakfast part, but that's about it. Purdy's chocolates. Like, what kind of chocolate is it? Like, what's in them? Or is it just chocolate chocolate? So I like them either way. As long as it's not raisins, then we're good to go. I can't do raisins and cranberries. I don't want fruit in the chocolate. I think we had that conversation, what, yesterday or so. Like, fruit in the chocolate is just a whole different kind of, I don't want that. Oh, I love Raisin Bran too, though. I used to hate it as a kid, but yeah, I mean, not all kids have immature taste buds, but it wasn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So when you gave me bran flakes as a kid and then put raisins in it, I thought, oh my God, this is the worst thing on planet Earth. What are you doing? But you grow into it. It's kind of like a buttered pecan. Then you have to grow into that type of thing. And so that's kind of what it was. You know, there is a place not too far from me that that makes baked potatoes, and I normally hate them because when you bake a potato, to my taste buds, the flavor changes. And did I go to the beach? I did indeed. And so the flavor changes to me. But this place, they put everything in it. And so it tastes fantastic. I'm trying to find us a place where there's not 100 million people. Becca text Jen. I can't text her because the live stream would mess up. Unless Jen is here. There it is. Now, word of warning though, the phone is not completely charged. So this won't be as long as the last time. But, just like the last time, we are here. And there's some birds for you. We are here. Well, they can have it. Well, here it is for you, Chris. The water's a little further down, so we'll get closer. So there you go. I brought you. Yes, it is. That part I can say. It is calming. Still smells like fish, but it's it's here. I don't know. I've never been in it. I ain't going in it, but I've never been in it. Is it a sandbar? I have no idea what that. Oh, in the middle? Yeah, I guess so, because there were some people standing on it. It goes all the way down, and yeah, right in the middle. No, I didn't bring anything for that. I didn't think about that either. That's a good idea. But no, I didn't bring anything. I'll get me some vials. You know what? No, I'm not, because I'm not guaranteed to be coming back down here. I went to the store for beans, and we're at the beach, so I mean that tells you right there. I don't really plan these things out. So we're here. It's beautiful too, and it's not hot out here. It's it feels like it's spring, which is what you want when you're trying to come to places like this. So it's lovely. Yes, I am not a planner. This was spontaneous. And I figured y'all would like it, so, why not? And it's not out of the way, really. I just have to, instead of going down one street to go home, I just go down the other street to go to the beach. So we're here. Yeah, and the phone, I mean, I can't really see, I can't film in landscape because it won't do it, but this is the best we got. I need a chair. I kind of want to sit down, but I don't want to sit in the sand. We are here. I tried to find it. It's full of people right now. Thank you, me, myself, and I. Also, me, myself, and I, email me again your question, and then I'll send you a reading. Because I don't have the email anymore. So email me their question again, and then I'll send it out to you. Have I ever been snorkeling? No. I don't get in the water though. This is as close as this is as close as I'm getting. No. I'm not getting back in large bodies of water, though. I can't turn, well, I can turn it sideways, but the phone wants me to then go into landscape mode, which once I try to do it, it won't let me do it. So that's why it's like this. Nothing. I mean, I like the water. I like swimming, but I'm not going in gigantic bodies of water that have currents and stuff that move by themselves. I'll stick to the swimming pool. No, Ian, it's not a pimp cane. Oh, Jesus. It's my wizard staff. There's a crystal on it, too. It's soaking up the rays right now. Is that a vape? Not for me. As in smoking vape? No. I don't smoke no kind of smoke. Unless I want to die immediately. Yes, the sand is very nice. That's very nice. Sylvia, I don't know. There's a bunch of people here though. Like there's tons and tons and tons and tons of people in both directions. But I tried to find us a place where we're here. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how. Looks like smoke when he goes by. It's beautiful water. It's a beautiful beach, period. White sand, blue water. Oh, there's the seashell. Oh, there's a bunch of seashells. They're all broken though, but it's a bunch of them. There's another one. You can't see that. There's another one. There is some down here too. One narrow, that's pretty. Hi, the wise one. Well, welcome to the community. He can take it however he wants to take it. I have a T and a A too. dip the stick in the water. See, the world's not that bad, is it? When you let go of the news and the distractions, it's a beautiful thing. And there's a breeze too. That's very, very welcoming. So I'm not hot, not uncomfortable. You spell it however you want to, Resale's daughter. That's how we do around here. Okay, Chris, send me one too. When you look at the water like kind of close, it can put you in a trance. At least it can put me in a trance. I'll say that for myself. Yeah, there's a seashell right there. They just washed in. Rip current. It's yeah, going to the side. That's how you drown right there. That one's going to the side, this one's coming to the front. Yeah, it just for me anyway, and I think when the light hits it and then the pattern of the water, it can be trance making, whatever the word is. That's very calming. Yeah, and I actually did not know that the time I had my little episode in the ocean was to swim horizontal. It's just by coincidence that's what I did. Because every time I went under the water, every time I came up, that was my position. So maybe that was just God helping me get out the water. I don't have Periscope. I was told I should get it a long time ago, but I actually don't even know what it is. I mean, I figure it's like a forum kind of like this, to where you can do live streaming and things, but I mean, it's kind of like I can stream through Facebook as well, but in order to stream through Facebook, it seems like it would need some sort of something to be, I don't know, make it worthwhile. Yes, that was God helping me get out that water, because I had zero idea of what to do. But it was by coincidence that every time I came up, I was this way instead of this way. Because this is where I started. I started going to the beach like head on. And then next thing you know, I'm sideways. And I go down again because I keep trying to straighten myself out. Oh, there's a red seashell. Now that's pretty. Now I'll get my shoes wet for that one. Oh, and then it washed away, son of a mother. Okay, never mind. It wasn't meant to be. It's still there, but I ain't going way out there for it, though. But I got out. Well, I just couldn't promise the beach was my thing. I don't want to tell you I'm going to do something that I ain't ever going to do it. But But I don't know why I started saying that, but I did. It's stuck in there now, so son of a mother is my thing. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. I just couldn't promise we were going back to the beach because when I leave the house, I'm very, I have a target. Like, I leave the house for a specific reason. And the last time we came, it was for this reason. This is spontaneous. I went to the store, if for those who are just joining, I went to the store earlier. That's where we were going. And so, yeah, there's a sandbar is what you called it. That sand in the middle, I would assume. But yes, it goes, y'all can't see the stick. I'm trying to point. It's here, like I can see it there. And it goes all the way down into there. Well, it's 7 a.m. down under. Well, hello in the future. What did I get you? I got red beans for the beans, rice, and cornbread. And then some Starburst, because why not? Oh, Lord, the ocean's getting in my shoes now. We have to back up to the TA spot. The ocean tried to kill me, too. I mean, my ignorance helps, but it was a big part of it. Because I'm going to show y'all what I did, okay? I'll get my shoes wet for this experiment. So I'm walking along, right? And it's like a swimming pool where I figure at some point you'll feel where the ground changes, or the ground or the level of the ground changes. And so I'm walking and walking and walking. And then I get to this part down in here. This is not this beach, but down in here where the ground changes, and then I just dropped. And then this is what got me. You see how the waves are going to the left, and then there's some coming down. Don't ask me directions because I don't know. That's what I got caught in. So it was almost kind of whirlpool effect to where one's pulling you one way, the other one's pulling you the other way, and then you just drop. And then it drags you out. That's what happened. Yeah, it's really pretty color. And the sun is kind of setting a little bit because it's over there. Any seaweed? I haven't seen any yet. But it's probably further up. Yeah, it's further up. I keep pointing like y'all can see. It's probably further up this way. Because the water is further down than the last time we came to the beach. Evening tide. I don't know what that is though. I love that song too. That song is full of interesting lyrics. That's how Disney rolls, though. I remember when The Lion King first came out, and I don't even know how they noticed this. Maybe they were just picking the movie apart because they wanted to, or maybe the cast and people don't, they don't like black movies or whatever the hell it was, but. Simba, when he was an adult, it was the scene where after Rafiki told him about his father and then he met the ghost of Mufasa and all that, Simba walks to the edge of some cliff and flops down. Then some dust flies in the air, or dust and dander and grass and whatever. It flies all the way to Pride Rock where Rafiki snatches it from the air. Then he smells it and then realizes it was Simba, right? So if you go all the way back to when Simba first flopped on the ground and the dust flies in the air, it spells the word sex. Why? I don't know, but it does. So if you slow it down, which again, I don't even know how you find that out. How you're looking for that, or maybe their eyes are just looking for that type of thing. But I never noticed it until it made the news, way back when. And so when he flops down, he's grown at this point. When he flops down and the dust flies up, that's what it spells. Yes, I don't understand even how you seen that, but again, there you go. But when it flies in the air, you see the S, you see the A, the E, and then the X is kind of, it looks a little different, but you can tell that's what it spells. And like I said, why that's in there, I don't know. And then the Little Mermaid, the Under the Sea song, it always just sort of stands out to me that he goes through the band, like the moot plays the flute, the harp plays the harp, the bass plays the bass, or it's bass, but for the song's sake, the bass plays the bass, and the blackfish, he sings. It's like, why is the blackfish gotta sing? Why can't the blackfish play the harp? But no, the blackfish, he sings. So okay, that's fine. I guess if you're gonna get a songstress, go with the blackfish. Why not? Yeah, there's a little hidden something in every Disney film, I suppose. I mean, The Lion King is a stolen story anyway. It was a song, it was a movie. I forget exactly where. Yes, you have to slow, and that's what I don't understand. You have to slow the movie all the way down to see it. And why did you do that? I have no idea. Did you just watch this whole movie in slow motion? But this movie originally is called The White Lion, I do believe, and it was either, Simba White or The White Lion or something like that. It was a Japanese story or Chinese story, I can't remember, but yeah. Yeah, and the crows from Dumbo. The Disney's got a history. It's in there. Yeah, this guy I worked with, he got fired actually for constantly telling people that Walt Disney was a racist. I'm not Llama. This phone costs $800. I bet not get it wet. Because he kept telling people how Walt Disney didn't like Jewish people, and it's like, but when you go to the store, you don't expect to go to the checkout counter and then break into a racial discussion about Walt Disney. So the bosses tried to tell him, stop talking about that. Like this, first of all, how are you? Did you find everything okay? Has nothing to do with Walt Disney. So keep it sterile, please. But he was special needs, but still, he just figured he'd bring it up that Walt Disney was racist. Look at this bird. Can y'all see that bird? It looked like he's trying to catch something, but he will not leave. No, next summer I will not be here. You seen that bird? Okay. They're looking for fish or something to eat because they're diving in the water down over that way. I'm moving, so it'll be somewhere else. I don't know what it is. It could be just garbage from people, but it just broke apart, whatever it was. It came out of the water. But there's quite a bit of it, actually. You'll see down in there. Who knows what it, you know, there's so much crap in that water. Like, naturally. It doesn't look like trash, though. It's something that looks like it comes out of the water, specifically. Because one thing I can say is, with all the human footprint around here, there's not a lot of trash. Well, actually, there's no trash. That part I can say. Yeah, I'm not going in the water, Jules. Oh, that's a pretty seashell. It's a different color. This one's orange. You can see it. We actually did have some red flags the other day, which for the beach towns, they go by the flag system, if whether it's safe or not to go in the water. And there were still people here. But we passed a law last summer that if you go in the water during orange or red flags and the person saving you drowns, then you get charged with manslaughter. Because you were warned not to go in the water. Bye, llama. And like I said, that sideways current, that's what does it. But we're in the clear. We're not clear, but it's not unsafe to go in there. Well, it makes sense, the law itself, because the red flags, or the flag system we use, is meant to keep you safe. And then people are hard-headed, kind of like you should wear a mask everywhere you go, and then we don't. Green means the water's safe. The yellow means that's be cautious. Orange means rip current, rip tide, whatever you want to call it. And red means that the water is basically tumultuous, don't go in it. And if you go during the orange and the red, you will be charged with manslaughter if the person trying to save you drowns. Because you shouldn't have been in there. Because that's what happened last year, is some people came from Georgia or Tennessee or wherever the heck they came from, and they were in the water during during the red flag, and the person trying to save them is the one who drowned, or one of the people, because it took a couple people, but one of them drowned. Because drowning man syndrome, as they call it, where you feel like you can't get out, so you start panicking, and then the person trying to save you, you push them down in the water because you're trying to get out. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. When I lived in Nevada, that was a thing. California too, to where they would go off into where, I don't know, because I don't go hiking and all that kind of stuff, but they would go out into these places and then get lost or mountain lion or whatever happened. But I should not live in Tucson. I lived in Phoenix. That's where I got my very first sunburn. No, thank you. Arizona is not kind to me. No, I don't know how to draw. This is the closest to a picture that I got right there. I left my mark on the world. See, this is what I did. Not to point people out, but you see that man way out there? You see where look where the crystal is. There's a person out there. That's what I did. I just went walking and then bloop, dropped right down in the ocean. Thank you, but no thank you, Sylvia. Oh, he's fishing too. Oh, it looks like fun. Oh, I love Las Vegas. It's my favorite place in the world right now. Yeah, me either. I was like 16 at the time, and so it's just a little harder for us to get sunburned. But yeah, if you got skin, you can be burnt. That's what I heard. But see, you think I'd be used to that because Oklahoma, of all places, they get everybody's weather, and so it can get 120, 117 like easy during the summertime, but there's no humidity. That's the only good part. But it can get 117 or it can get negative 17. They have seasons. Like how the stick kind of goes down in the sand once the water comes in. Kickboxing class in 114 degrees. Oh my. Yes, humidity, the devil's breath, as I call it. That's what Jen told me the other day. She said, I can get moonburn. I'm like, oh Lord, not moonburn. But I got to figure out where to go exactly. We'll do live streams from there. I'll have to show you something from there. Well, you're welcome, Kalaya. I figured y'all would like it. Me, no, um, I'm not a nature person. Um, well, I'll rephrase that. I don't connect to all aspects of nature, just the wind and trees. Now, why trees? I have no idea. Maybe because they kind of symbolize life. But trees and wind, not flowers, not water, not sand, not dirt, just those two things specifically. And clouds, because anything to do with the air and the sky, I'm all for that. But the rest of nature, no, I don't feel really connected to the rest of nature though. I'm an air sign. Like I don't have any connection to water whatsoever. And sand and dirt and all that, no. But you give me a tree, I have in my telephone, all the pictures in my phone are of the sky or trees. Or dragons and things, but but that's what I'm connected to. Like I have zero desire to go in this water. I don't even want to touch it. I'm not connected whatsoever. And my brother, he's an air sign too, but he always comes up for me as an earth sign. And so he loves the water. He loves nature, sort of. Like he gardens and that type of deal, but he loves water. But see, Georgie, you like the moon. And the moon and the sun and the water is directly connected. So maybe that's where your Cancerian sign sort of goes more towards the moon than it does to the water. Yes, you do have to respect it. Most powerful thing on earth, just about. Other than the rest of nature, but but you're so small once you're in it. Water is life. It is absolute life. Yeah, I love the moon myself. But it's in the sky. Anything in the sky I like. That's why I like space and planets so much. We are at 40% battery, so we're still pretty good. Oh, no, excuse me. 33%. 33%, well, we're still good. I'll start going back home when we hit like 20 or so. I still got to have battery to get to the house in case some shite go down. We still got to have a phone. But we should be fine. I got a stick and a knife. We should be good. The sun is over. It's still up. It's over that way. What time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock almost. But it's there. The big white ball. Oh, great. Now the ocean's getting in my shoes again. We have to back up to the TA. The TA is the safe place. Yeah, I'm on Central Time. It's 6:58 or 6:59, something like that here. You know, I lived down the street from the Gulf when I lived in Mississippi. And I didn't go there either. But that water's brown. I'm not really for the brown water. It's 1 a.m. Oh, mercy. Hello to the future. Cedar River. Oh, the TA is fading. That darn water. Yes, you are here for in tomorrow. No, no dolphins. She wants you to get up, Jules. Go feed that baby. Run in? No. Animals are connected to everything. Not to mention, they got stomachs now. Their stomachs say, hey, about this time, ain't something supposed to be in us? Yeah, the stomachs have timers. Ours do too. Oh, there's another orange seashell. No, I don't want to pick it up. No, I'm not that person. Like, I don't want a seashell. There's no appeal to picking it up. Like, I don't have any desire whatsoever to pick up seashells. They're everywhere. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like the little sun strip going over the water right there. Yes, if it's red, then I'll pick it up. But the red one ran away from me. The ocean took it back. The ocean doesn't like me. It's where all my thumbs downs come from. It's, you know, it doesn't like me. It did run away from me. I chased it. You seen me chase it. I'm like, ooh, red shell. And it's like, nope. I said, okay, fine, take it back. It'll be lost in the sands of time. I miss May. The ocean's behaving today, doesn't it? It took my shell, though. And it erased my letters. No, God yanked me out of the water. The ocean tried to kill me. The ocean wanted me. It was trying to kill. That's what it was doing, Becca. It was like, hey, don't you remember us? Come back in so we can drown you again. No. Then I can die live on YouTube. No, thank you. Not for die for a red shell. No, thank you. Like this is Mario Brothers or something. I got killed by the red shell. No. Nice try, water. Neptune and Poseidon. They tried to kill me. They were trying to introduce me to Hades. No, thank you. I don't see any purple shell. Now, if I see one, then maybe. But I don't need a seashell. What am I gonna do with a seashell? Like, I don't collect them. I don't need nothing else in my house whatsoever. There's one there. It's orange though. It's not it's not red. I can't make things. I'm not arts and craftsy. People do read seashells. Oh, Lord. Okay. No, I can hear the ocean just fine. Now, if it's a big giant seashell that comes in, yeah, I'll pick that up. But these little bitty chips of stuff, like, I can do without that. I got enough garbage in the house now to try to throw away before I move. All right, we wave bye to the ocean. There's the sun. Too bad we can't see the sunset. I mean, you can sort of see the orange horizon there now as our world turns. I took a picture. I don't want a picture. There we go. But now we got to go back home. I got to hike across the beach. Guess you can see the sun instead of looking at me. Not the sun, but the sand. And it keeps taking pictures. There, it's behind me. We'll do that. We'll do it that way. The way we can see it as we go away. Battery's going down. And it's dark and I'm walking down the street with a big stick, so. This will work you out though. Sand is not hard, not easy to walk in, let alone run in. Well, hopefully it was fun for y'all. This is probably the time it's gonna get busier because people want to see the sunset. Hi, Sienna, you missed the beach. We're leaving the water now. Hey, there's tons of people out that way. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's not hot. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I should have brought some water, but I had no intention on coming to the beach. But here we are. Oh God, now the bugs start again. I'm not long, because it's not far.
Alright, come on with it.
Jesus. They're everywhere. Yeah. It's because see, it's a cloud of them, and they're just following me down the street. And I'm on the wrong side of the street too. And this one ear. God, I need earmuffs to walk down the street. I hate all bugs, with the exception of ladybirds or ladybugs. Depends on where you are in the world. But these are these little bitty ones, and they're everywhere. But they're following me. And a honeybee. I like a honeybee. No, there was none on the beach. Like, none were bothering me there. But now I'm surrounded by trees. So they're everywhere. And they're more than likely attracted to moisture, like flies. I did. I got the beans. You're made out of citronella, Georgia. Yes, that's what I'm gonna have. Beans and rice. Hopefully it's not bad because I have to cook it. But you know how that goes. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing all right. Yeah, you're made out of citronella. My gosh. I can't do a cooking channel. Unless you want to see somebody make nachos 3 days in a row. Did everybody have a cat? I don't. There's a cat in every yard. Cooking show. How to burn water. Step 1, put water in pot. Step 2, forget you put water in pot. Step 3, serve. Yes, Joanne, I sure do. Bye, Susan. Oh my God. This is one ear. I don't know what's in this ear. Well, I don't leave the house without cologne. And they're just here. Like they're trying to go to the hands as well, but they're mainly on the face. It's annoying the crap out of me. Oh my God. The Lorry seasoning. You know, we don't. I don't eat salt traditionally. Like we have some seasonings that have salt in it, but I don't have seasoned salt. seasoned salt or regular salt. Actually, I do have regular salt. I use it when I went to the dentist and had an operation. Yeah, bugs. They told me to buy some regular salt and then do like a salt water thing, like warm salt water. And so that's why I bought salt. I don't put it in anything, like, ever. I don't know where y'all going, but y'all going awful slow. Well, Jan, I hope you liked it. Yeah, the sun's right ahead of us. They are very annoying. Yeah, there's the, well, I can't show you because they're too bright, but it's right ahead of us. We had the rain yesterday, which is interesting because the ground is dry. Well, the sun goes nowhere. The world turns. So, other side of the world, it's your turn. Oh my God. Can I just take this ear off until I get back on? Why? I miss winter. The idea of it. Well, I'm back home now. So I will probably see y'all Sunday. I got a couple things to do throughout the week, so I don't know if I'll go live or not, but if nothing else, if all else fails, see y'all Sunday on Jen's channel. And until then, have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the beach. We may do it again sometime, but you know how spontaneous things work. So I'll see y'all later.